Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree. Welcome to another planty video. So this is going to be a tour of the plants that are in this room. This is the room I have like all my beauty products in. Of course, there's a lot of plants. My cat also hangs out in this room. And I'm just gonna take you through all of the plants. There are about 50 or so, but I don't think it looks like that many. I don't think it looks like there's 50 plants in here. Or maybe I'm just in denial. I don't know. But yeah, let's get on with the tour. Alright, so the first little shelf of plants I have here does face a south window, and all these ones seem to be doing really well right here. I got this shelf from At Home, and on the top I have a few philodendrons. This one right here is called a Philodendron Ring of Fire. I love this one. This was a wish list plant for a while, and I finally got one from thewildflourishing.com. I really love this one. It's absolutely gorgeous, and I just love the way that it looks here. Just long leaves, and I think he's so cute. And then next to that one here is another philodendron. This is called a golden dragon. I mean, look at this giant leaf. I love this one. This one here is just a rooted cutting that I got from Cactus Club online, their website, and I really like it. So far, so good with that one. Back here, I have another philodendron. This one back here is called a jungle boogie, or there's one of the leaves from it. This one I also got from Cactus Club. I did put this little quagmire drink stirrer there because the cache pot, this is like an outer pot that doesn't have a drainage hole, but the nursery pot fit so perfectly in there that I couldn't get it out. My boyfriend had to use the pliers and stuff to pry it out, so that's there just holding space so it doesn't get stuck again. The one right next to it here is a philodendron bobsea. I love this one. This was one of the first like weird plants I ever bought, and I love it with all my heart. It never really grew for me until I brought it in this room. It put out this leaf and then immediately put out this leaf. And then once this one popped out, another one started growing. So definitely loves the light. Also, the leaves will turn their whole little leaf bodies to face the light. I used to have this in another room, and that's what it did. So I brought it in here in front of a window, and it did straighten out a little bit, but it turned a lot to face the light. I thought that was so weird. And then next to that one, I have a little Hoya macrophylla. I do have another one of these in this room that I'll show you. This is just a little guy. Had some cosmetic damage from shipping, but he's doing okay here. The second shelf here, I have some Marantas. This one here, I don't remember the name of it. It's like Maranta lucerna or something like that. I really like this one a lot. I got this one at Home Depot. The leaves are like paper thin on this thing. It's really, really cute. If you let it dry out without watering it, this kind of happens to the leaves. I also have heard people say that this happens with low humidity, but I don't know. It's still a really beautiful plant, and I love it. And I loved that one so much, I wanted the variegated version. So variegation just means that there are like different kind of splashy white pattern on the leaves a little bit, and it's really, really cute. Same exact kind of plant, really thin leaves, same care as well. These ones, they're really easygoing plants. They grow like weeds. Just make sure they don't dry out all the way. And next to that, we have a plant that has become one of my favorites, and it's one that I don't know, I didn't love it that much when I got it, but this is a neon pothos, and you're gonna see some leaves like this on the plant. Look, there's another one right there. I had watered this one and left it outside in the scorching sun, and it got so burned. So I ended up cutting out a lot of the plant that did just get completely scorched by the sun. Like here's another leaf with some sunburn damage on it, but it looks fine. It's growing a lot lately, and I've really come to really love this plant. It's really pretty. And then here on the bottom are two more Marantas. This one right here is a lemon lime Maranta. This is one I love a lot. It's also one that my cat loves. Look what he's done to this poor leaf. There's another one there with a big bite taken out of it. But I put these ones here specifically because they are pet friendly. That way, in case he did want to nibble on something, he'll nibble on one that's at least not going to make him sick. This one grows like a weed. This is a red vein Maranta right next to it. And look at that. He's trying to go out the door. And then this piece over here, it just grows and grows and grows. It does really well with the light that's in here. And as long as you don't let them completely dry out, they'll be just fine. Love Marantas. I think they're super, super gorgeous. Really beautiful plants. And next to that one, I have here a Hoya macrophylla. This one is absolutely gorgeous. It's got this beautiful veining on the leaves. The leaves are kind of like hard and thick, and then it also has this really nice texture to it. It's also put out these long sticks, and I just think it's like so weird looking and really cool. Next to that, I have a Hoya Sunrise. Same kind of cool texture on the leaves on this one. Another one with the leaves just kind of feel really thick and hard. I've seen people have these like in the sun and they get really cool like colors on them, but I don't know if I'm brave enough to put that one in that much sun. Next to that, I have a Scindapsus Pictus Argyrius or Argyris. This plant, I think, is another one that's a really big favorite for a lot of people. It's really gorgeous. The leaves are really thick and fabric feeling. It's got this really beautiful silver splash on the leaves. It's an absolute gorgeous plant. And then next to that, I have one that keeps growing like crazy. I have the Monstera siltepecana. This one is so pretty. I bought this one from Steve's Leaves. I love that little gathering of leaves right there. I just think it looks so cool. The leaves have a really interesting shape to them. Like they're just kind of narrow on the bottom, a really beautiful dark veining, and I really like that one a lot. This one here is a Philodendron branditianum. I actually saw a few of these at Lowe's recently, but they looked jacked up. This one here I did get at Steve's Leaves also, and it's a really nice plant, really cute, really thin, papery kind of leaves, just a really beautiful coloring on them though. Really easy plant so far. And then this one here is another Hoya. This is a Hoya Croniana Eskimo. I think that's what it was called. It's a really, really pretty one. I got this from Cactus Club on their website, and I repotted this the day it arrived, and I was very worried I did something bad, but it's growing a lot, and I really, really like that one. This one here is a Monstera Peru. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this kind of plant grows in nature. Like, how on earth does this happen? Look how beautiful these leaves are. They look kind of like, I don't know, a turtle shell or something, really bumpy. Really cute plant, super easy to take care of as well. And then this one here, this little bird planter, is another Hoya. This is a Hoya Polyneura. I love this one. It's such a cute plant. It's a really cool shape. I think it looks really cool in there, in the little bird, because I don't know, it kind of looks like feathers or something. So far so good with him. I love that one. And moving on from that shelf, over here I have an Alocasia amazonica that is just living his own life. I've had this one since last year. It has grown this leaf and this leaf, but these ones never really like flattened out or even unfurled all the way. And they just all kind of are living their own lives. Except this one here. This is the newest leaf it put out, and it's just like, I don't know what you guys are doing. The sun is that way. This one is really, really pretty. I love this plant. This is one of those ones I just want to come and touch all the time, although I try not to. And I love it. I think it's absolutely cute, although it's just growing all crazy. And then this little guy here is actually one I grew from a bulb that I pulled out of this one when I was repotting it. And it grew, although I was growing it in a plastic bag, so it bent all nuts. So I put it in this little like food container, and I'm hoping that it's gonna go towards the light this way, but I can't believe I grew that from a little seed. I think that's so cute. And then down over here, we have a Calathea warcherwexii, something like that. I love this one. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. The leaves feel like they're fake, like they're made out of fabric or something. It's just absolute stunner of a plant. Only thing with this plant, it's right here next, the only thing with this plant is it's right here, right next to where I put on my makeup every day and I clean off my table, and I feel like it gets little eyeshadow on it and stuff, so I might put it somewhere else, but for now he's doing well right there. And then right here I have a single leaf of Alocasia Black Velvet. I do have another one of these that I'll show you, but I don't know, I made the mistake of repotting this and it really didn't want to be repotted, and it let me know that he was unhappy. Here on top of my desk I have a Philodendron McDowell. I knew better than to order this plant online. It did have 4 leaves on it, and one of them was in perfect shape, but except it cracked in shipping, so of course that leaf is no longer here. And then 2 of the other leaves that were on it did this thing, just like this one is. It got super yellow and they got overtaken by this crustiness, so I cut those 2 off. But luckily it does have a new growth here that's doing really well, because this wasn't like that yesterday. So once that one grows out, I'll kind of just let this leaf die on his own, I think, because I don't know. I need one leaf on it, I think. But yeah, there's a Philodendron McDowell. Not a plant I would recommend buying online, especially if it had big leaves, because it's not going to ship well. And then on this end of the table, I have another little alocasia. This one's called Alocasia Polly or Bambino. My boyfriend bought this for me. I think it's so cute, and I love when you move it that all the little things shake. I don't know why I think that's so cute. I love this one. I love this type of alocasia. I find it really easy to take care of, and yeah, I love that one. He's super cute. I think we got this one from Home Depot. Another Home Depot find right here. This is a Philodendron Salome or Hope. This one, I don't know. I really don't know where to do with this one because it's super splayed out like this. I think it needs more light, but when I put it in more light, this is what happened to this leaf. Like this ray of sun was coming through the window and burned the leaf up. But I find that when I move it out of this room, it freaks out and all the leaves start turning yellow. So I just brought it back in here, and he's just going to live his life in here, and it's fine. Up here on the windowsill, I have a bunch of succulents, a couple of cactus over here. This one here is a burro's tail or donkey tail succulent. This is a new one to me. I got this at, where did I find this? At Home Depot? Oh no, I got this at the local nursery. It was $6. I think that one's really cute. I have here a string of pearls. I decided to try again with string of pearls because I had one before that completely shriveled up and died, or it was overwatered, I don't know. This one here, I just potted up last night. I think it needs water because it's looking a little wrinkled. And this one I also potted yesterday. Yeah, it's brand new to me, so don't be impressed. I did not grow it like that. And then next to that, I have this little succulent that I just couldn't say no to because it looks like a worm. I think it looks like a tomato worm or something. I think it's really cool. And then one next to it is another one that I absolutely love. These are called lithops or living rocks. Believe it or not, these used to be as flat as these other rocks, like the fake, well, they're real rocks, but they used to be as flat as this here. And I got this last summer. I did wait to water them till they get super wrinkled. You can see they're getting a little wrinkled, but I wait till they are like really soft. And when I watered it, they just exploded. They started growing really big, but they kind of grow weird. Like, I don't know. I kind of liked when they were flat. This one here is a little succulent thingy I've had since last February. I don't really know. And then here is a string of hearts. I love when the string of hearts looks all crazy and tangled like this. I'm not a big fan of it like hanging down a wall. I think it just looks kind of weird. Got this one last summer at the grocery store for $6, and it's so far so good. Here is a euphorbia of some sort. I don't really know about this one. I bought this at the grocery store the same time I bought this and this actually. I don't really know. All the leaves fell off of it, and one of the stalks that was in here just tipped over one day and fell out. I put that one in water, and that one's doing amazing. And these two are just like, they're trying their best. And then this one here is one of my favorite little cactuses. It's a little, I don't know, chunky chunk, and I love him. So cute. Over here on this shelf, I have a couple of plants as well. I have here one of my absolute favorite plants that I own at all. This is a Hoya pubic calyx splash. This thing is, I just absolutely love it. I love the way it looks in this pot. I love the way the leaf shape is. I like how it kind of spills over a little bit. This poor thing used to be a hanging basket, and I repotted it and potted it and potted it and messed with it, and the whole thing kept dying. It started growing like crazy recently. It's put out about 12 leaves in like the last couple of months. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining. I love this one. Up here we have an absolutely gorgeous Alocasia Maharani. I found this at Lowe's for $13. Can't believe it. This big and everything. It's absolutely gorgeous. These leaves have this insane texture on them. This plant also really loves the light. As you can see, the leaves turn towards the window all the time, so I just always rotate it every couple of days. So far, so good with this plant. I cannot believe how easy care it is for how exotic it looks. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then next to it, I have one little vine of Hoya Crinkle 8. This also used to be a big hanging basket, but of course, I didn't know what to do with Hoya at the time. And he let me know that I was treating him wrong. So this is all I have left of him, but he's doing okay like that. And then over here, this is the last bit of plants that are in this room. This used to be, well, I guess it still is. It's a shelf that goes above your toilet in the bathroom, but I'm using it for plants because I don't need it for the bathroom anymore. I just took off the doors and it works great. Up here I have a huge, long, beautiful Scindapsus pictus argyrius or argyris. Another one, I had a little one on the shelf there I just showed you. This one I did buy. I was a big full plant like this at the grocery store, and it grew like crazy. This plant is so gorgeous. I went the very next day and bought another one. I love it a lot. Up there is a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, not from tissue culture. I do have a tissue culture one too, don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with it. I just wanted to get this one and see what the difference was and why people kind of have a fit over it. It's fine, doesn't do anything, never grows, whatever. And then right here is a Hoya Crimson Princess. This one keeps dying lately, I'm not sure why. It seems like every couple of weeks a whole vine will just fall off, so I don't know. He's doing okay up there though. And then down here, hidden in the back, I have a Pothos Pearls and Jade. This is the most difficult pothos, in my opinion. I just don't know what to do for it. It doesn't take the same care as other pothoses does, and I don't know. He's just gonna sit there till he dies. I don't know. And then I have two more Philodendron Mycans right here. I'm not sure if it's just the angle or the way the light's hitting the leaves, but suddenly I saw like something on there, and I got very concerned that there was a bug. I don't know. Is that insects or something? I don't know. I'm gonna have to check this out because that's kind of weird to me. Anyway, two Philodendron Mycans here. I bought this one from Plantarina and I got this one at Lowe's. Absolutely gorgeous. Another Alocasia Black Velvet. I got this one at Home Depot. And next to that we have a very small, doing his best, Heartleaf Philodendron. He's a little cutie. I don't know. I have another one of these, like a big one. I could take this out and stick in the pot, but for some reason, I just like this little one. I like how he's growing. I don't know. He's cute. And then next to that, I have two Cebu Blue Pothos. I bought this one from Plantarina, and then this one I got from Cactus Club. But when I showed these in a video, so many people told me that only this one is Cebu Blue and this one is not. They said this one is just Epiprenum pinnatum, but I'm not sure. I love them both either way. And then underneath that, I have one of my absolute favorites here, the Pothos Marble Queen. I love this one. I think it is so absolutely gorgeous. I really want a big hanging basket of this, but I'm just going to kind of keep this one. I really, really love this one a lot. Really gorgeous plant. I have here a Philodendron Silver Stripe, and I thought this was going to look exactly like the Philodendron Brazil, but it doesn't. It looks completely different. Like the leaf shape is different, the variegation is different, the colors are different. So I'm glad they look different enough to look like different plants because I thought they were going to look identical. But that one's really cute. And then back here I have a plant I've never heard of called a Philodendron Atom. I bought this at a local nursery, but look how crazy it grows. I don't really know why it grows like this, but I think it's really, really cool. Yeah, I never heard of it, but he's cute. So that is it. That is the tour of this room. Let me know what you think. Do you have any questions about the plants? I would love to answer. I know I didn't go over care a whole lot. It was just, I got tired of talking. But if you have any questions specifically on the plants, let me know in a comment and I will definitely get back to you. But that is it. Let me know what you think, your thoughts and opinions as always. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.